Hey everybody, this is Sean B. Bradley, the president of Dealer Synergy and the creator of the Millionaire Car Salesman Network. And I wanted to just give you my personal experience attending the most recent Women in Automotive conference in Colorado Springs. First and foremost, I wanted to thank Veronica, Gary May, and Uma, and the rest of the board for extending the courtesy, inviting me out to attend. As you all know, I've been in the industry for about 25 years at a super high level. I do my own conferences, the Internet Sales 20 Group. So I have a unique perspective on this, not just as an automotive professional, but as somebody that puts on events. And I have to say that the attention to detail that they had at the event was incredible. You know, it was the first thing. It was just very detailed. The resort was the Cheyenne Resort in Colorado Springs. The venue was gorgeous. The amenities, the meals, the networking was great. First and foremost, obviously, it's the Women in Automotive Conference. I don't know, maybe I'm a dumb guy, but I knew it was the Women in Automotive Conference, but when I got there, there was a ton of females. And so you're like, duh, Sean, no, but you don't understand. I thought I was extremely liberal and cool. Like I got my two daughters are in the business. My wife is the CEO of the company. T got your keys. My one daughter is all over the place speaking and doing this and that. But I got to tell you, it was really interesting for me. It was a massive paradigm shift that I had at the event because I'm going to these conferences and I'm the minority now. There was a couple guys that were there and I would look for any guys, and as soon as I lock eyes with them, I'd be like, what's up? Just like, all right, we're not alone, but and not that I felt awkward because I'm a very personal person, but it was definitely different going to this event and just wanting to introduce myself to people. Thank God I'm me, because a lot of people know me and came up to me, but still, it was definitely different. So my daughter, Tiana, looks at me and is like, see, now you know how it feels. And I didn't get it. I thought I got it, but I didn't get it until I was at this conference. I was like, wow. She was like, that's how we all feel. And we go to every one of these other conferences. I was like, I get it. So man, kudos to everybody at the Women in Automotive Conference because, it's definitely needed. Women need a place to feel comfortable with their tribe, with their, people, so they can be themselves. They can feel comfortable just saying, hello, or introducing themselves and networking and building relationships and connections and that. So, wow, that was powerful. And I also, I heard little smart-ass comments. Oh, is it a man-hating club? No, to the contrary, I was very impressed that there was men there. I wasn't the only one. There was a bunch. There was a hell of a lot more females, but there were men that were there, and they were very men-friendly. Eliana did an amazing job as the MC, as she always does. She's extremely polished. Like, kudos to them for having her, do that role. But she was like, they need men allies. They need men mentors. They need, that relationship. So it was extremely positive towards men. I didn't feel anything but respected and, included in the conference. So that was awesome. Couple things that I loved. I love the technology. They have these tap wristbands. So instead of like at other conferences, you could swipe the cards and all this other stuff. It was just bang bang tap, and it was so easy to connect with people. They also had a mentorship program, which I really loved. I go to conferences, as I told you, I have my own conference, but I loved the mentorship program. They were really, not just pro education, but pro mentorship, pro community, pro support. And my God, they had some amazing subject matter experts and speakers, like my daughter, T got your keys, and Tiana. But some of their keynote speakers, they had this young woman who was 13 years old. I think her name is Kaylee. Phenomenal. She slayed it. I was blown away by the, just the creativity of having someone so young at an educational conference. And I was a little confused, but when I heard this young woman speak, it was powerful. I was like, damn, I need to book her for my events. And then they had, Sherry from Sherry's Berries that was there, which was inspirational, motivational. So I would definitely highly recommend this event, not only to females, but for dealer principals and dealerships in general. You should send not only your female employees, but your male managers and yourself that's there, so you could understand, you could appreciate, you could help be part of the evolution of our industry. And as a vendor and as someone that sponsors conferences, I highly encourage other companies and other suppliers to support this event. Not only is it an incredibly worthwhile cause, but it's extremely valuable. If you want to get in front of dealers and automotive professionals, this is definitely the event to go to. I know this was a long-winded testimonial, but I think they deserve me breaking this down instead of saying, it's a great event, because it was, but I hope you understand why I feel that way. Thank you.